which one is the odd one out. If you would like to play along with this IQ test, you are more than welcome to either keep track of your answers in your mind or on a sheet of paper. And if you would rather just use this video to sleep, then feel free to close your eyes and not answer any of the questions. Answers to these questions are going to be at the very end of the video, so stay tuned. Let's get into the first section. So, out of these 4 pictures, which one is the odd one out? Which one is the odd one out? We have an X right here. And then we have a check mark. A check mark. A sad face. Sad face, sad face, sad face. And we have a traffic light with the light being red. So, which one of these is the odd one out? Is it the X, the check mark, the sad face, or the red traffic light? Traffic light, traffic light, traffic light. I'll give you a minute to think about your answer. And then we will move on to the next question. Okay, I'm going to move on to the next one now. Question number 2. Question number 2. Question number 2. Which one is the odd one out? We've got pizza, 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 an ice cream cone, or an ice cream cake, cake, or chips. So, which one of these is the odd one out? Is it pizza or ice cream, cake, or chips? Think about it, think about it, think about it, think about it. I'll give you guys a second to think about it. Think. Alright, on to the next question. Which one of these boxes is the odd one out? Is it the red one, the green box, the yellow box, or the blue box? So, red, green, yellow, or blue amazing, okay? You're doing really good. You're doing really good, really good, really good. This is the last question for odd one out, everybody. Which one of these is the odd one out? We have trash, 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 trash. This is meant to be a piece of notebook paper. I know it doesn't look like that, but let's use our imagination. Let's use our imagination today, everybody. This is an IQ test. Let's use our imagination. This is a piece of notebook paper. This is meant to be like the little paint palette thing that artists use. You can tell I am not an artist. I am not an artist. I don't do art ever. You can tell by the way I draw. So that's what that's meant to be, where you put all of the paints, and then we've got a pencil. So take a minute and think about it. Which one of these is the odd one out? I'll give you a little bit to think, and I'll ramble about this test. I am not a good artist, and the pictures only get worse. I know I said that before, but we need to prepare ourselves. Let's prepare ourselves. The next section of this IQ test is going to be what is missing. What is missing? So in this section, I'm going to be showing you guys a series of pictures, and it is basically deconstructed objects, so like the parts of them, and it's going to be your job to tell me what is missing. That probably made no sense, but it'll make a lot more sense when we get into the first question. So let's go ahead. So, we are trying to make a birthday cake. A birthday cake, okay? And I want to know what is missing. Here's what we have. We have a cake right here. We have the frosting right here. This is meant to be the knife to spread the frosting, but I gave up while I was drawing it. I gave up, everybody, because it was very difficult and it didn't look good. So this is what we ended up with. Sprinkles, 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 sprinkles. And what's missing? So I'm going to give you some time to look at this. Remember, this is a birthday cake. So what all do we need for a birthday cake? Look at what we have and think about what we need. We have the cake. We have the frosting. We have the knife. We have the sprinkles. But what do we need? What do we need? What do we need? What do we need? What do we need for a birthday cake? yes, we're gonna do it all in this cup. So we do have the cup. We have the cup. Okay, give you a minute. Okay, this one is a little bit of a simple picture, but it is time to go to bed, and we are going to brush our teeth. Brush our teeth. What is missing? We have mouthwash, toothpaste, toothpaste. This is meant to be floss. Floss, so you can floss your teeth. What are we missing? We're going to brush our teeth. What are we missing here? Mouthwash, toothpaste, floss. What is the missing item if we're going to brush our teeth? Think about it. You're doing a great job. Great job. Okay, now for this question again. What is missing? We have a red circle, an orange circle. We're missing a circle, a green circle. Blue. Indigo. And violet. So what is missing? I'll give you a minute to think about it. You're doing such a great job on this IQ test. You are so smart. So this is going to be the questions round. In this round, I'm going to just ask you a series of questions and you let me know what the answer is. So this first question says, which of these items would you not take on a vacation to a deserted island? Which of these items would you not take on a vacation to a deserted island? Now, you need to listen to the context before you answer this question. You are going to be going to the airport. You will not be allowed to have a carry-on bag with you. You will also not be allowed to bring any type of luggage. All you have is a backpack, okay? All you have is a backpack. That's it. No luggage. No carry-on. So which of these items would you not take with you to your vacation? Yes, vacation to a deserted island. We have a box, a flashlight. This is meant to be a shovel. And Pringles. Okay? Now remember the context. Okay? Which one of these are you not going to take with you to this deserted island? Okay? Think about it. Give you a minute to think. Okay. I'm sure some of you guys are thinking this one through a little bit, so I'll give you a second here. Okay, if the answer is apple, then what is the question? If the answer is apple, then what is the question? This one might have more than one answer, so you can get creative with this one, but there is something that I have in mind for this one, so. But you are very, very, very intelligent, and there is more than one answer, obviously. is the question. So if this is now, then when is there? I'm gonna say it one more time. If this is now, then when is there? Okay. I will also give you a minute to think. So if this is now, then when is there? Think. You're doing great. You are incredible. You are so incredible. Don't doubt yourself. You got this. The pictures are atrocious on this one. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. This is kind of the point in making this test where the pictures are going to get very bad, very fast. So the question is, how many sandwiches do you see? A little bit of a controversial question. How many sandwiches do you see? So we've got a sandwich. This is a sandwich. This is meant to be a hot dog, but I gave up. This is meant to be a hot dog, everybody. It is. You just need to use your imagination. Let's use our imagination here. This is a burger. No, I don't know why I drew the buns like that. Things just got a little bit intense when I was drawing this. I don't understand why it looks the way that it does, but it does. So there's a plane. Got a little bit of background noise for you during this test here. And then this is a taco. A taco. So, how many sandwiches do you see? I would love for everybody to let me know. How many sandwiches do you see? Take a moment and think about it. This is a controversial question. So our next question is, what is the mitochondria? What is the mitochondria? What is the mitochondria? The mitochondria. What is the mitochondria? I'm gonna move on kind of fast for this one. Next question is, which one of these is not a fruit? Which one of these is not a fruit? So we've got a strawberry, a tomato. This is meant to be a green bell pepper. And this is supposed to be broccoli. I know, but it's meant to be broccoli. Remember, we're using our imagination. Because not all of us are good artists. So, which one of these is not a fruit? Not a fruit. Think. Which one is not a fruit? I'll give you a minute. To think about your answer. I can see you narrowing it down. circle, so it's meant to be lighter than that. Lighter than that. Not brown. So that's, I guess, the only hint you're gonna get. But use the shape as a clue. Use the colors as a clue. And to give it your best guess what this is. This is the next one. This is the next one. What do you think it is? What do you think it is? What do you think it is? It is. Think. This one is either going to be very, clear what it is, or it's not. Actually, no, let me just be honest. It's not. Just write whatever comes to mind. It's alright. Don't worry. What is this one? This one is a little bit better than some of the other ones, but it is still not great. Let's take a moment and think about it. Alright, tell me, what's this one? I don't know why I drew it like that. I don't know. But just give it your best guess. What do you think it is? What do you think it is? What do you think it is? What do we think it is? What is this? And then this. What do we think that is? Some of you guys are probably laughing. Some of you are probably laughing. What do we think this one is? I don't know. I feel like this one is one of my best ones, you guys. That's not saying a lot. It's not. But I feel like it is one of my best ones. Let's be real. Let's be real. Okay. This one might be a little bit tricky. It's not a cake. I will give you that. It's not meant to be a cake. It's not. Hopefully that hint helped a little bit. It's not meant to be a cake. Not meant to be a cake. I had to give you guys a chance to guess this one. Otherwise there would have been no hope. No hope. The next portion of this IQ test, we are going to be doing some guess the trigger. I'm gonna get set up and I will be right back. I am still here, everybody, but I needed to cover up my area so you can truly play the guess the trigger game. Are you ready? This is trigger number one. next testing section, which is going to be follow my instructions. Alright, I cleaned everything up. Now let's do some follow my instructions. So, right here you see I have 2 items. First, I've got this strawberry. And then I've got this Sharpie. What I want you to do is I want you to focus on the strawberry. Focus on the strawberry. I'm going to be doing some things with this marker, but I don't want your focus to leave the strawberry, okay? Focus on the strawberry. 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 Your attention should be on the strawberry, no matter what I'm doing. Your attention should be on the strawberry, no matter what I'm doing. No matter what. Are you looking at the strawberry? 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 You did such an amazing job. Next up, I am going to be drawing on you. But I really do need you to focus on this right here, this brush, okay? I really need you to focus on this brush for me, but I'm going to draw on you. I'm drawing on you. You just need to try and focus on the brush for me. Focus on the brush for me, even if I'm drawing on you, okay? Focus on the brush, even if I'm drawing on you. Focus on the brush. Just need to color you. Are you looking at the brush? Are you looking at the brush? Because I just need to color you. I'm coloring you. But you do need to focus on the brush. You do. Okay. Oh yeah, there we go. We need to fill all of this in. It's really important. You're looking at the brush. Focus. I need you to look at the brush. There we go. The brush came close. The brush is here. Paying attention to the brush. Focusing on the brush. You're doing such a great job following all of my instructions. Yes, you are. You're doing beautiful job. You are lost. You're lost in outer space. You're being taken to another dimension. And I just kind of need you to pay attention to the little yellow on your screen. Yellow. I just want you to follow it with your eyes. peaceful, peaceful. Take a deep breath. There we go. And then release it, release it, release it, release it. Take a deep breath and then release it, release it, release it, release it. Go breathe in and then release, release, release. Breathe in and then release, 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 release. Breathe in and release, 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 release. Good job, good job, good job, good job, good job, good job, good job. Let's travel back to Earth. Let's go back to Earth, back to Earth. Alright, I hope you guys liked that. That one was kind of weird. Just focus, 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 focus. You need to focus, you need to focus, focus on this. Focus, 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 focus. Focus on that blue, blue, blue light. Focus on the blue light. Focus on the blue, 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 blue light. The blue light, 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 the blue light. Good job. Alright, you guys, we have reached the point of the video where I will be giving you guys the answers to everything. Let's do it. 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 I've got my IQ test here that I made, and let's just go ahead and go over the answers as well as the whys behind the answers. So let's just start with the first question. This is the odd one out section. Let's start with the first question. So the odd one out for this first question is going to be the green check mark. And the reason why it's the green check mark is because the rest of these objects are kind of almost, like a no in a way, right? The X is like a no, and then the sad face can also be kind of, negative, like a no, and the red light is like a stop. So all of these three are either negative or no's, and this green check mark is a yes. So that is why the green check mark is the odd one out. For this next one, this was almost, it's not really a trick question, but you just had to know what you were looking for. The odd one out in this picture is actually the chips, and the reason why is because all of the other objects have brown on them. The pizza crust is brown, the ice cream cone is brown, and then the cake is brown, and the chips are just all one color, and it's blue. So that's why that one's the odd one out. For this next question, the odd one out is the green square, and my reasoning for that is the red square, the yellow square, and the blue square are all primary colors, and the green square is not. For this next question here, the odd one out is the pencil, because the rest of these emit light. The star emits light, the lightning emits light, and the lamp emits light, but the pencil does not. For this next question, the odd one out is the trash can, because the rest of these objects you use to create things. So this notebook paper you can write on. This palette you can use the paint, and then the pencil you can write with. So these objects are all tools that you use to create, whereas the trash can is where you put things you want to throw away. So this first one, we're trying to make a birthday cake and we don't have any candles. And it's a birthday cake, so we would want to have candles. I drew everything else but not the candles. For this peanut butter and jelly one, I only drew one slice of bread instead of two slices of bread. So what is missing is another slice of bread, so we can put the peanut butter on one of the slices and the jelly on the other slice. For this one, with the lemonade, we are missing sugar because lemonade has water, lemons, and sugar. Because this is a strawberry lemonade, it also includes strawberries, but we are missing sugar. In this question, we don't have a toothbrush. We're meant to be brushing our teeth, and we have everything we need to clean our teeth but a toothbrush. For this question, I have the colors in rainbow order. Red, orange, yellow is the one that's missing, green, blue, indigo, and violet. So that question was basically asking for the order of the rainbow. For this section, it's the questions round, and for this first question right here, I really made sure to stress that you were going to go to the airport and you wouldn't be able to take a luggage or a carry-on. So the answer to this question here would be the shovel. You would not want to bring the shovel to the deserted island, even though it would be helpful, because that would mean that you're going to sit on the plane with your shovel, like, just there, because again, you don't have anything to pack it in, and I don't necessarily think you're allowed to go through airport security with something like that. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think so. So the answer would be the shovel for that question, because of the context that I gave. For this one, there are multiple answers that you could have given me, and I would love to know what question you came up with in the comments. So please let me know, what did you come up with as your question in the comments. I was thinking about, like, what would keep the doctor away? You know how they say, like, an apple a day keeps the doctor away? That's what I was thinking about for this one, but there are so many different questions that you guys could have come up with for that one, and I would love to know which one you guys came up with. For this question, the right here, the keyword is when. So if this is now, when is then? So this is now, this equals now. So when is then? Then would be later. If this is now, then is later, because it says when, so that implies like a time. So like if this is now, then must be later. This one, you guys are gonna hate me, but I don't actually have an answer for it. I've been debating with a friend about what constitutes a sandwich, and I have not come to my conclusion after we talked about it, so I don't necessarily know. So yeah, it depends on your definition of a sandwich. There's some people who would say a hot dog is a sandwich because you've got bread and then you've got things between the bread. So, I mean, it is up to you. What is a mitochondria? It's the powerhouse of the cell. I feel like that gets joked about a lot, and people are like, oh, what's the mitochondria? And everyone says the powerhouse of the cell. So I just thought I'd throw that question in there because it's funny. This one, the answer to this one is broccoli. Broccoli is not a fruit. Strawberry is a fruit. Tomatoes are a fruit. And bell pepper is a fruit because bell pepper has you use it. The answer is an egg. You have to crack an egg before you use it. In this word unscramble, it is meant to be ASMR is relaxing. ASMR is relaxing, relaxing, relaxing. This was my bonus round, and I did it for fun because I'm not a good artist and I like poking fun at myself about it. This first picture is meant to be a fork. Yes, it's meant to be a fork. You can laugh. It's very funny, don't worry. I laughed too whenever I do it. It's meant to be a fork. What happened was I was drawing it and things just kind of went a little bit. My pencil just kind of had a mind of its own, you see. And I was also very shocked that I drew this like this, but I mean, it happened and it's a thing. The second one is a carrot. A carrot. A carrot. This one is meant to be a laptop. 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 I tried to draw the little keyboard, but it just ended up looking kind of weird. This is a pencil. Pencil, 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 pencil. And I know this one is probably really confusing. This was meant to be a pancake with butter on top, but I didn't have the right color, and this is what it ended up looking like. But let me know if you got that one right. This one's meant to be a spoon. It's meant to be a spoon. I don't think it turned out that bad, but I mean, in comparison to the fork, like, come on, guys, this is an improvement. 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 This one is a lamp. 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 It's probably one of my stronger drawings. Let's admire it. This is one of my stronger drawings, everybody. This one is meant to be a fish. A fish, a fish, a fish, a fish. Some of you guys might have said goldfish. I didn't necessarily intend it to be a specific type of fish. It's just a fish. But I don't know why I drew the tail like that. It just kind of happened. The next one is meant to be a bush with berries on it. I didn't have a particular bush in mind.